Hello everyone, my name is Clinton Burks and today Alpha Consultation Group are going to conduct a detailed audit of external environment of Lamesley Childcare and investigate the challenges faced by the childcare services with reference to staff satisfaction and retention. Before starting the presentation, I would like to introduce the team members of Alpha Consultation Group: Adila, Gifty, myself Clinton, Shaijo and Femi. Now I'm going to begin the presentation by explaining the company profile of Lamesley Childcare. Lamesley Childcare is a registered charity which was established in June 1992 by John Alexanders to help parents balance work and family commitment by providing quality and fun-filled childcare during school holidays. It is now one of the largest and longest established childcare provider in Gateshead, which has 26 years of experience and currently care for up to 230 children each day. The company aims to understand that all children are unique and therefore strive to continually provide high-quality wrap-around care that meets their individual needs. They ensure provisions are professionally led, inclusive and welcoming and are 100% reliable. Lamesley Childcare also offers the customers a competitively priced quality service and meet regularly to manage and develop their service. The following are the services provided by Lamesley Childcare. Number 1 is breakfast clubs. Fully supervised before-school breakfast clubs available at various locations from 7:30 to 8:55 am. After-school clubs. Fully supervised after-school clubs available at various locations from 3:15 pm to 6 pm. And holiday childcare. School holiday club available in Lamesley Gateshead 8 am to 6 pm daily from Monday to Friday. Breakfast clubs and after-school provisions are provided in 6 local schools, but holiday club is only provided in Lamesley, which is one of their highlighting features for their business. Now let's take a look into the management team. Lamesley Childcare is managed by a board of directors who undertake the role on a voluntary basis in accordance with the legal structure of the organization, a limited company with charitable status. Now I would like to invite Adila to continue the rest of the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Clinton. Now I would like to talk about external environment of Lamesley Childcare. Lamesley Childcare is segmented by geographic and demographic segmentation. Geographically, the business is segmented as Lamesley Childcare only operates within Gateshead in Newcastle. Therefore, all its customers will be from the area. In terms of demographic segmentation, the business targets parents who need their children to go to breakfast clubs, after school clubs, or needs holiday care. Therefore, it can be argued that Lamesley demographically targets parents with a busy lifestyle, maybe due to work commitments, or who needs their young ones to be looked after outside school hours through before and after school clubs. Similarly to Lamesley, its competitors such as the Valley Nursery, Kids Club, as well as Chill Out Time Childcare, both based in Gateshead, also segments its market by geographic and demographic segmentation. Likewise, to Lamesley Childcare, both these competitors offer busy parents out of school clubs and holiday clubs. Lamesley known for providing a first-class setting in which children can grow and learn. Also, they got 26 years of experience. They are trusted and popular in Gateshead area with great Ofsted rating. Now, I would like to talk about size growth of the childcare industry. From 2018 to 2019, the childcare industry's revenue growth was 7.2%. However, after hit of the pandemic, the revenue growth of childcare industry in the UK decreased. This was because majority of daycare centers across the United Kingdom were forced to periodically close throughout lockdown periods, significantly reducing industry revenue from 2020 to 2021. However, some industry operators have been allowed to provide childcare services to children of essential workers and children classed as vulnerable throughout the coronavirus pandemic. The industry is expected to recover over the next 5 years by 15% as the economic condition improve following the COVID-19 pandemic. Employment levels are expected to rise over the next 5 years, stimulating demand for industry services and contributing towards revenue growth over the period. However, demand growth could be curbed by the expected fall in the number of children aged 12 or under. As much households become eligible for the 30-hour free childcare and tax-free childcare schemes, the government expenditure on childcare is projected to rise in the coming years. In addition, the popularity of remote working also threaten industry performance in the future. Now, I would like to hand over this presentation to Shaijo. Thank you.
My name is Shaijo. I'm here to explain about the external environmental analysis of Lamesley. SWOT analysis. The SWOT analysis of Lamesley clearly shows that they are competitive in the areas of strength and opportunities we compare to their competitors. In case of strengths, we can evidently see that they having 20 years of experience in the industry, but in the case of their competitor, Chill Out Time Childcare also having similar experience in the industry, and they are also having good offset rate rating. In the case of weaknesses, they're having more weaknesses than their competitors because they are lacking in communication, and career development opportunities for the employees is also very less, and it's a kind of autocratic decision making the company is making because the staffs are not involved in the case of decision making. But in the case of opportunities, the employees are more benefited with the extended opening hours means they can work more hours and they will get more pay, and the increased pay is also a benefit for the employees. But in case of their competitors, they're having a limited kind of benefit for their staff. And in case of threat, as always, every other organization also struggling with the COVID-19. These companies also struggling with COVID-19, and the main threat for the company is staffs are leaving due to the communication issues in the business. What is five forces? First one, the threat of substitutes services, and we can see that they are having several substitutes in the industry. The industry is vast and there are many competitors for the company, and the bargaining power of buyers also is high, and the threat of new entrants also low. It's in the low side, and the bargaining power of suppliers is also low. That means the more suppliers in the industry than the buyers. That's a benefit for the company. But we can see that the competitive rivalry is high. That means the competitors in the market is higher, and the fixed cost is also high. Few competitors have large market size. That means they're having a huge competition in the market sector. Thank you.
Thank you, Shaijo. My name is Femi Lokun. Good afternoon, doctor. Good afternoon, everyone. I shall be talking about Lamesley external environment, the Pestly analysis. For the first one, which is the political, is talking about changes to the training and skills required to work in the sector. Government funding for charities decreasing. Environmental, we have the impact of COVID-19, we have inflation, and we have 30 hours free childcare. For the social aspect, we have parents working from home, so they don't require healthcare, childcare. Another aspect is for the fall in the number of children aged 12 or under. Technological aspect, we have competency of IT use among staff, which is an advantage. We have online training packages for staff, and we have affordable IT resources. For the legal aspect, we have Ofsted regulations and inspection, employment law regulations, health and safety regulations. For the environmental aspect, we have carbon footprint, we have water disposal, we have recycling. The carbon footprint tends to explain the amount of carbon dioxide being used by an individual or an organization within a specific period at a particular time. Then the next slide, we are going to be talking about challenges faced by childcare services with reference to staff satisfaction and retention. Then the next slide is talking about challenges faced by childcare services. The first challenge is remuneration, and remuneration is trying to explain remuneration means an exchange for value which can be made through financial resources. Then the first one we have, according to CEREC 2020, it suggests that pay rate is directly associated with the tendency of employees to leave their employer. And according to Axbach's two-factor motivation hygiene theory, also suggests absence of high pay contributes to decreased employee motivation and satisfaction. And in the UK, the average salary of a childcare worker is £21,138,000, with the minimum salary being £18,000 and highest salary being £27,000. The next point, we have the lower salary for childcare service workers leads to reduced staff satisfaction in the sector, and therefore potential people tends to leave for higher turnover rates. This with increased cost of living following the pandemic and decreased disposable income to spend, those working in the childcare industry may tend to leave the sector and opt for other low skilled work where pay is higher. Then the second challenge, according to CEREC's 2020 study, revealed that practitioners in the healthcare sector are more likely to work long term in childcare services sector, where management support staff, where they are involved in decision making, and where they have mutually supportive relationship with the management. Then the next point is trying to talk about childcare services organizations with low staff stability and negative management practices tend to increase low staff satisfaction and high turnover. And according to Mayer's theory of motivation in 1976, it contrasts against Axbach's two-factor motivation and suggests that employees their employees are meant to be motivated by better communication and greater involvement in the organization. And for page 4 of the case study reviews that communication with Lamesley childcare is low and staff are often not involved in this process. So I'm going to hand over to Gifty, who's going to talk about the second aspect of the challenge. Thank you.
The third challenge will be lack of training and continuous professional development. According to Webb and McQueen 2020, practitioners in this sector do not receive adequate continuous professional training and development. This leads to employees in search for better opportunities in other sectors where they can acquire continuous professional and skills development. Figures 2, 3, and 4 show some vacancy opportunities advertised by Lamesley Childcare. It is evident that the job opportunities do not involve job enrichment or opportunities for workers to advance their career in the sector. Hence, some recommendations were deduced. The first recommendation would be an improvement in the methods of communication. This could be achieved through regular meetings such as weekly meetings. Here, staff would be given the opportunity to be involved in the overall decision-making process, hence an increase in staff satisfaction. The second recommendation is involving staff in decision-making. This is very significant because it could lead to employee satisfaction where they are able to contribute to decision making. It could also boost staff morale and help staff feel more empowered, hence they would be less likely to leave the organization. 3. Giving opportunities for continuous professional development. The organizations should see to it that not only training opportunities are given to employees, but also opportunities for career progression. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, self-actualization is the highest level of human satisfaction, and employees would feel this way when given the opportunity for promotion and creativity. This could go a long way to retaining employees at Lamesley Healthcare. Now the references used. Thank you.